Greetings and welcome to the Sports Card Ripping Teacher. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to all those veterans out there. Today is Veterans Day, so we are definitely appreciative of them and give thanks to them. And people kind of maybe wonder about what the different holidays are with the military. So we do have Memorial Day, that is in May, and that is to honor those that gave the ultimate sacrifice and laid their lives down in battle to protect us. And we also have Armed Forces Day, where we give thanks to those that are currently serving in the military. And I just kind of honestly blanket them. I know they have their own special meanings, but on each of those days, give thanks to those that are serving, those that have served, and also remember those and those families who laid down their life so we could be free. My buddy Jim, I saw him walking Riggins this morning. He was all dressed up. He had his honor flight shirt on. He had his Army cap on. He always goes to his daughter's school and does a little presentation. He had his backpack there. He always has some goodies with some like USA pencils in there, some stickers for the kids. And usually about 2 weeks ahead of time, he starts talking about it and is excited. And that's good to see. It's always good to see our veterans be appreciated by the younger people. And also across the street, the Tasmanian Devil, his grandpa is going into the school where him and Jax go today. So that'll be exciting for them. Can't wait to hear about it when the boys get home. And also special shout out, I also do some work for the Chicago Golf Tour. Our founder, president, wherever you want to call him, he is also a veteran. So Tom, I thank you as well. All right, let's get into first this week's lesson plan. Today's Monday. We've got a mail day. We've also got a Topps hanger box that we are going to open. Tomorrow, a hanger box as well of Topps composite. I think I have 2 more of those left, and that's going to be it. Wednesday, I'm going to go back old school. Who misses Topps Stadium Club Chrome? I do. I think, man, was it 2022 one? Or yeah, I think 22 with Shohei on the cover. We're going to open up those and see if they're kind of folded over like a taco already. I should be Thursday moving on in the Fantasy Rip League, I think. So cross your fingers. But we're going to open up a Prestige H2 from last year. The prices this year were just way out there. Way out there for me. Also probably put a select value pack in there as well. And on Friday, we will go downtown hunting. All right, class is in session. Today is Monday, November 11th. Class number 61 goes out to Bill George. And Bill George was a linebacker for the Chicago Bears. And he kind of started off the tradition of Dick Butkus, who came later, Mike Singletary, Brian Urlacher, and also, he has it's called the Bill George Youth Football League. And they recently had, I think it was they do 2 rounds a day. And this past weekend here in Lisle, where I work, was the conference championships. And then the Super Bowl was also played yesterday. I was kind of looking back on the history of that. When it first started, they had maybe about 3 or 4 Bears that were kind of the face of the tournament, I guess. They would go out there, whatever. But Bill George was the one player that kept on donating money to the league to kind of help them pay for just little incidentals they may have. And they eventually named the league after him, Bill George. All right, in 1981, Fernando Valenzuela won the Rookie of the Year and the Cy Young in the same season. Kind of good to see, Rookie of the Year, pitcher, if you're good enough to win the Cy Young, why not win both awards? I do think, though, and my main man, Doogie's Dugout, he pointed this out yesterday. Maybe I'm not thinking with a clear head, but I think Shota Imanaga should be the Rookie of the Year. I mean, he started the season, he finished the season, pitched all the way throughout. Jackson Merle, he had a good season. Yes, he did, but where are the votes for Shota? 2 a day for 22 days. Day 11. On average, 22 veterans commit suicide daily. Let our veterans know we care. So I've been doing this with Hammy and Son, the Hammy Effect, and these are the 2 cards I'm showing today and also putting into my box I'll be sending out to Hammy. And I really love both of these cards. And I just love, Brett Favre, cold weather he was unbeatable pretty much. But he hated playing in the cold. He had all the layers on and everything else. And against the Lions, they did win that football game, I guarantee. And this was a different game here. Warm weather right there. Also against the Lions, the Packers won that game. But I guarantee you, Favre threw that ball between two defenders into a tight pocket, right into Freeman, right in the breadbasket there on target. So those are the two cards I am showing today. All right, so we got a little bit of mail first. BC Sports Cards, he sent me a nice little package. He sent me some Packers cards, also some Cubbies Tops Now. And he's been doing an awesome giveaway on his channel with the Tops Now, so I'll definitely leave a link to that. That's been fun to watch. But the good thing is the majority of the cards, the Tops Now, are Cubs cards. So he is either adding or starting new PC Cub collections for other people, and that's a good thing. I'm always amazed, though, when people want to give away their Green Bay Packers. And I will always be a good home to the Green Bay Packers. There's Jair Alexander, Anders Carlson, Jordan Love on the celebration. We're going to see a lot of that this weekend against the Bears, folks. And I don't want to mention that Bears game. I did see Mrs. Hicks today. Shout out to Mrs. Hicks. And she already changed her lanyard from her Bear lanyard to her Cub lanyard. She says she's still a fan, but she's ready for baseball season now. But look at this, a Jordan Love rookie card. Oh, man, BC, thank you very much. Thank you for all of these. But, man, Jordan Love, we're going to put Jordan Love on the stand. Another Jordan Love rookie card. Beautiful. I don't know what his status, though, is, honestly, for the game against the Bears that we have coming up. He was dinged up in that last game. I just feel like you play Malik Willis. I mean, give Jordan Love a little bit of time to heal. Beautiful. Three rookie cards. Jordan Love. There's the man right there. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. Man, this guy has been a stud. Man, what a pickup. I mean, I sometimes give the Packers a hard time. They're not getting the big flashy names and stuff like that, but that has been a stud right there for sure. Gary, Jordan Love, Jaden Reed, Christian Watson, Xavier McKinney. Again, another huge pickup that I was like, okay, whatever. But Brian Gutekunst, my hat is off to you. See, that's the thing. I don't do all the research that these general managers do, especially good ones like Gutekunst, that I'm not, I want the big flashy name. But that's not always the best move. Brett Favre, Donald Driver, Quickie, Sterling Sharp, man, he was a baller. And this is actually my first. I've been trying to get the Charles Woodson and the Packers from Topps Composite now since it started. That's my first one. I have a bunch of Raiders, so thank you, BC, for that. Sterling Sharp, man, if he could have stayed healthy, I still think he's a Hall of Famer. Again, I sometimes have biased opinions. I understand that. I will live with it, but I think he is. Man, Brett Favre there. What do we got sticking onto there? Another Brett Favre. Man, thank you so much. Jaden Reed. Did not realize he was leading the Packers. Is he leading the Packers? Or how many receiving yards he actually has? I don't know if he's leading the Packers or not. But how many yards he actually does have this year is playing Hammy's Trivia over the weekend. Michael Bush, man, what a surprise he was. And I was pretty excited with that trade. I knew we gave away, I think was it Stephen Ferris? When we traded, but I thought Bush was going to be a player, and he definitely had quite the season. Ben Brown, there's another guy right there. Hopefully his injuries are behind him, and he can be healthy. The Cubs have some good young pitching, actually. Ian Happ, the summer of Tauchman. So I do wonder now what the future holds for him. But again, he was another quality guy, gave you good at-bats. First career walk-off home run, world-winning game in the Windy City. I was working that game. I believe I was in my vehicle by the time Tauchman hit the home run to seal the deal for the Cubbies. And look at this. And Graham did see this one on the back, so I'll be giving this one to him. Ellie De La Cruz makes highlight reel run to home after errant pickoff. Man, he does have some wheels, folks. He does have some wheels. So BC, thank you very much. I will put a link to his channel. So if you're not already subbed up, go ahead and give him a sub. Mr. 95 cents. I won one of his giveaways recently. Got a wrestling card. And I've got right over there, that's the student pile I kind of pass out, cycle through during the school year. And I've got some wrestling cards in there. Let's see, what do we got? Because I remember like Hulk Hogan, The Undertaker, Yokozuna, Steve Austin. All right, there we go. So as you see, I have not even opened these up yet. Ooh. All right, so there's the wrestling card that we got. Holy cow. Who is this guy here? AJ Styles. I'll have to ask the kids what he's all about. But thank you, Mr. 95 Cents. And look at these cubbies right here. Ernie Banks on the Hometown Heroes. And that, Bill Buckner and Ron Santo. Oh, man. Ernie Banks. Ernie Banks' birthday is the same birthday as Mrs. Hicks. Bill Buckner. That's a mustache right there, isn't it, Maiden? He has had Bill Buckner, though. Like that Topps logo. It's on the vintage stock of current products. And Ron Santo. Man, beautiful card. Beautiful card. How can I put that one up there a little bit? There we go. And then we also got some extras as well. Some CollectABooks. I do have my Mr. 95 Cents library with these in there. Jerome Richards, one of my favorite parts was Jerome say, I like to take challenges and turn them into positive things for my team and myself. That's what Pooh says. And J.R. Reed, loyalty means everything to me. I never had a brother, and that is how I look at the guys on my team. So very true. Your teammates you have, just, I play, all sports growing up, grade school, high school. I just played golf in college. And that's how I view all of my teammates, just like the brothers that I never had. I don't remember as much of the golf that was played. We had some pretty successful teams. I think 11th in the country, or was it 13th? Was the best we ever were, which is pretty good. I don't remember a lot of the golf, but I do remember all the guys and then the good times that we've had. So, yeah, definitely. If you're on teams, sports teams, boys, girls, take advantage of that in those relationships. Oh, we got Shota on the back. I ought to just keep this one sealed. That's the real Rookie of the Year right there, folks. Again, if you want my unbiased opinions, you got to get them like way before the fact. Now, to me, those yellows look like patch cards, but they're not. All right, Joey Votto. Kind of go through quickly. We've all seen that. Jackson Merrill, that's a good one right there. And BC was very kind. He asked me, what do I need for my checklist? I think I'm down to like 10 cards maybe, and I have this hanger and 2 more. So once I get through those, hopefully I can just get the whole set. But I can definitely let you know, buddy, I do appreciate that. And I will definitely want to reciprocate your kindness. I don't think I have this one. Quick studies. Remember, if you are well prepared and studying all the time, you don't got to cram things in. That's my advice for you. All right, getting down to the meat and the potatoes here. So we've got on the blue, very nice. That's a nice color match right there. Eric Swanson, Michael Parker. I love these black golds. Who do we get? Shota Imanaga. There we go, folks. This is a outstanding pack right there. I beat the odds. Hoskins. What else we got? We got another Shota. We already saw the Shota on the back right there. Cody Bellinger, who is back. Thank you, veterans. Class is dismissed.